both teams have gathered in front of their coaches. We're just about ready for the introduction of the starters. I don't have them, but we'll try to pick them up as they are introduced.
Nice crowd here, good crowd on Lebanon side that we're facing here, and then behind us, Eastside's brought a good contingent of fans along.
Yeah, it's probably kind of hard for people to get to those early games because, you know, they have to work. All right, we got Cole Mullins, who is starting for Eastside. Also, number 2 is Ben Sutherland. The next starter, Sean Mullins. He's one of 3 Mullins on this team. Caleb Lawson, also another starter. And the big boy, Eli McCoy, about 6'5", so forth, will be the other starter. Actually, Ben Sutherland is the daughter of one of Richard Jesse's daughters. So they've got Lebanon collections here.
Which one is that?
Brady West, Ben Sutherland. Brady West won the starter.
It's Brody, isn't it?
Brody West, yeah. Also, Chance Parker. Paul Vincel will start tonight for the Pioneers. Along with Lambert and then, of course, the big boy King. Pioneers are dressed in white tonight. Eastside wearing actually they're a combination of black and green uniforms.
Our officials tonight, Barry Yost, along with Chuck Ratliff and Jeff Hurst, a good officiating crew here tonight.
Well, we've got an excellent officiating crew here. This is one of the top crews. Of course, I guess they figured this is one of the top games around. Not many games going on tonight, really.
Ben Sutherland, the only non-senior in this starting lineup. He's a junior. The other 4 are seniors. So they've got a experienced team here. McCoy will jump it up against Keaton Keene, I should say. Eli McCoy. Barry Yost tosses it. McCoy wins the tap into the backcourt and bringing it across is Mullins. Mullins goes left side to Cole Mullins.
Pioneers out in a man-to-man defense.
Sutherland down the lane, kicks it in the corner to Cole Mullins. Back outside to Sutherland. Sutherland on the dribble, gives it up top of the key to the other Mullins, Sean Mullins. Back inside it goes to Lawson, then back around on the outside. Ben Sutherland with it, guarded closely to Lambert. Swinging into the lane now is Mullins. Now over in the corner to Lawson. He goes to the basket, puts it off of the board, no good. Pioneers run out of there with it up the court to Parker. Parker quickly to the rim and up and in good as he beat everybody down the court. Eastside with it, moving it around on the inside, trying to get it into McCoy. They get it into him. He shoots off the front of the rim under pressure, no good. Long pass again to Parker and up and in again. Chance Parker runs out of there and puts another one in on the other end. Eastside wants a timeout. It'll be a short timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. But Parker beating him down court both times. I didn't see who made that pass from about half court.
Andy Lambert. I believe it was Andy Lambert made the pass. That first shot that Eastside took, King blocked it also.
McCoy didn't get it up to the rim, I know.
King, though, he's a force down there around that basket, about 6'8", and he blocks several shots a game.
Yeah, he's got a lot of length to him. He's bigger than McCoy.
But anyway, the Pioneers get 2 quick fast break points from Chance Parker and are up 4-0 here early.
Jack Ramsey comes back on the court along with Yazzer Hilton for Eastside. Also Nathan Fields. And they're bringing some subs in quickly. Pioneers pressuring in the backcourt. Eastside having trouble with the press, trying to get it across. Parker dogging Jack Ramsey. And finally Ramsey gets it across on the dribble and they get it down inside to Yazzer Hilton, and he loses it out of bounds. trying to get it back out of there. Goes back to the Pioneers. Pioneers lead at 4-0. You're early. King with it out top. He leaves it for Lambert. Lambert drives the right side, kicks it in the lane to King. Back out to Bensel. Down in the corner it goes to West. Back out to King. King for three. No good from the top of the circle. 3-point shot rimmed out of there. And Hilton with the rebound for Eastside. Ramey, I'm saying Ramsey. It's Ramey that comes up court with the ball. He's on the right wing with it. Down in the corner it goes to Fields. Fields tries to get along the baseline. He's cut off there by Vincel. Back outside it goes. Ramey can't control the pass, a little bit high from Hilton. And it goes out of bounds over near the scorer's table and it'll go back to the Pioneers. Lebanon up 4-0. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the first period. Lambert on the right wing. Back outside to Keene. Keene for three again. No good off at the front of the rim. Rebound controlled by Ramey. Ramey gets to the front court for Eastside. To the left wing. It goes to Fields. Fields drives into the lane, fakes, and then puts it up and rolls in a good. 4-2 Pioneers. First basket for Eastside. Keene with it, tries to get inside, kicks it back out to Parker. Parker out deep to West. West looks inside, back out to Keene. Keene for three again, still no good. 0 for 3 from 3-point range, shot it short again. Eastside runs out of there with the rebound. All the way down inside's Fields. He's bumped and the ball goes out of bounds, goes off Fields, and he turns it over to the Pioneers again. Parker and Vincel leave, and into the game is Hunter Music for Lebanon along with Reese, Mike Reese. West brings it across the timeline. Right wing it goes to Lambert. Lambert looking inside, gets it to left side to Reese. Reese for three, good. From out top, about halfway between the top of the circle and the wing. Reese cans the three, it's 7-2. Comes Ramey the other way. He gets it to Hilton out top, back to Ramey. Thinks about a three, pulls it back, guarded by Hunter Music. Get it to Fields. Fields back outside to Ramey. Ramey puts up a three under pressure, it's good. Good shot by Ramey. With a hand in his face.
Yeah, he was closely guarded.
7-5, Pioneer lead. West with it on the right wing. Down in the corner to Lambert. Back out to Keene. He fakes the three. Gets it in the left corner to West. West on the dribble into the lane. Dumps it down low for Keene. Gets inside across the lane to Reese. Reese outside to Hunter Music. Three-point attempt, no good. But the rebound put back up by Keene. No good. And it goes out of bounds on the rebound of Keene's shot. Keene's just not quite on. He's shooting it off the front of the rim. Ball will go back to Eastside.
He's a very good shooter, but sometimes you come out cold, and the only thing you can do is just keep shooting.
Evan Mullins in there now, along with Ramey. Jackson Collins into the game as well. Fields and Hilton. Lob pass in the backcourt to Fields. Back to Evan Mullins. Back to Fields. Fields drives inside, tries to kick it across the lane to Hilton, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Pioneers. It'll stay with Eastside underneath their own basket.
3:52 left first quarter. It's 7-5. The Pioneers with a 2-point lead.
Ramey will inbound. He throws it way out near the back court, near the center court line, but chased down out there by Collins. And Collins gets it to Fields. Fields double dribbled. I don't know, did he pick that ball up, Jamie, and then put it down again, or just rolled it over?
I really was blocked off. I couldn't the pistol was in my way.
I couldn't see it either. But the Pioneers get the basketball back. West goes to the right side on the dribble. Pulls it out top to Music. Left side to Reese. Reese for three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Eastside. Mullins has it. Evan Mullins. He's guarded closely by Lambert. Finally gets it across court to Ramey. Ramey gets it into the front court under heavy pressure from Music. Tries to get it to Hilton. Knocked away by Keene. Picked up outside by Evan Mullins. Out on the left wing to Ramey. Back down to Fields. Fields in trouble on side court now. He finally gets it back out to Ramey. Ramey closely guarded by West. And a screen coming up from Hilton, illegal screen by Hilton as he tried to screen Wes off and was moving on the screen. And Eastside going to bring a whole new unit back in there as Eli McCoy comes back in along with Caleb Lawson.
That looked like a no call to me.
And I thought maybe wasn't too much there either. Pioneers with the basketball, however. Lambert's got it. He dribbles to the right elbow, jump, shoots, good. Andy Lambert with the basket. 9-5, Lebanon lead. Eastside with it on the outside and a whistle. They got West for a foul. Closely guarding Sean Mullins, and Rudy West picks up a foul, the first foul for the Pioneers. Brody's first, of course. And Eastside will play it over in front of the Pioneer bench. They get it in to Sean Mullins. He goes right side to Cole Mullins. And they whip it down the inside, trying to hit McCoy and Sullivan away. Long pass up the head to Brody West. West ahead for Lambert. Lambert can't handle the pass. It goes off him out of bounds underneath the basket.
He was wide open. He took his eye off the ball, I think.
Got down the court quickly that time. Should have had a layup. Pioneers pressuring in the backcourt.
9-5, Lebanon ahead right now.
Ben Sutherland in there with Sean Mullins. They finally get it across. Down inside goes Mullins. Sean Mullins to the rim, and he's fouled. They can't get it up to the rim, but a foul called.
They got Keene on that one.
Foul on Keaton King, his first, and Lebanon's second. And Sean Mullins goes to the free throw line for two.
Makes the first one. He'll get one more. That makes it 9-6.
Ty Tatum, Zach Hertig, and Chance Parker into the game. Keene leaves, West leaves, and Hunter Music leaves. So it'll be Lambert, Tatum, Reese, Hertig, and Parker on the floor. Free throw is good by Mullins. And Pioneers being pressured in the backcourt. Now Hertig gets it, races across the timeline. He's so quick it's hard to keep up with him. Ben Sutherland trying to keep up with him, and they call, I don't know, call Lambert, I believe, somewhere. Either Lambert or Tatum. Not sure which one they called that on. It's on signal 2. Now the referee stopped and gone over to the scorer's table, discussing something with the scorer's table. And
still not sure what they called.
They called it on Ty Tatum. I'm not sure what it was. It was away from the ball. Tatum's staying with McCoy. He's undersized a little bit height-wise to play McCoy. And McCoy gets it in the backcourt, waves everybody out of the way and says he'll bring it up against Tatum, which he does. And he tries to get it across court, almost stolen by Lambert. Now picked up by Cole Mullins. Back outside now to McCoy, handling on the outside. Ben Sutherland drives in the lane, tries to put up a shot, and he's fouled hard by Hertig. Not a bad idea to keep him from getting to the rim there, Jamie. If you're going to foul him, you might as well make sure they don't get the ball up to the rim. And Hertig drew the foul, but Mullins went down in the floor on the play. He'll shoot two now. Pioneers lead at 9-7 with 1:38 to go in the first period.
Sutherland at the line, and he sinks the first free throw. He'll get one more. 9-8 now. We've got 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Pioneers with a 1-point lead. Sutherland can tie it up if he makes his free throw. And he makes two. That makes it 9-9.
Evan Mullins back into the game for Eastside, and Ben Sutherland goes out. Tatum gets it into Hertig, and Hertig races into the front court. Hard to double team him. He's so quick. Cross court to Tatum. To Reese at the foul line. Back out on the right side to Lambert. Wanted to shoot it. Couldn't get enough room. To Tatum at the elbow, right elbow. Tries to get it down inside to Reese and throws it away. Picked up by McCoy. Long pass ahead to Lawson. Lawson spins in front of the basket. Lays it up and in good over the rim with the left hand. It's 11-9 Eastside. Hertig into the front court quickly. Purdy puts it on the floor all the way down and dumps it to the left side to Reese on a nice pass. And Reese lays it up and in good, wide open there. Purdy drew all the players to him, and Eastside having trouble in the backcourt now. Tatum guarding McCoy. McCoy waves everybody else away and gets it into the front court. Leaves it for Mullins, Sean Mullins. Now McCoy brings it back out deep, sets the play again. Goes left wing to Cole. Cole down inside to Sean. Sean's shot no good over Tatum. And the rebound pulled down by Reese. Here comes Hurtig again, all the way in the front court. Gets Parker wide open on the left wing for three. No good. Shot it short. And McCoy with the rebound and a lost ball now as Mullins tried to get across court with it. That was Sean Mullins. He lost it, goes down inside to Reese. Reese up and in good. Pioneers back in front with seconds to go, 13-11. And Eastside tries to get a shot at the buzzer off of the backboard. Don't think it would have counted anyway. 13-11, Lebanon leads after one quarter. We'll be back with second quarter action in a moment. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ.
At Lebanon High School, Eastside with 7 turnovers in the first quarter, Merle. That's a significant fact. And while I have a moment here, I also welcome ARC to our broadcast here tonight. Binko on the video there for ARC TV.
Glenn Ernie's with us. Pioneers have got the ball to begin the quarter. Music almost loses it down the lane. Picked up by West. West back outside, goes down inside. I think Vincel made that pass into the Music. He lays it in over the rim and he's fouled.
So Music went up quickly, just barely got it over the rim, but that puts the Pioneers up by 2. It's 13-11, just underway here in the second quarter. There's basketball at Honaker, I think, tomorrow night. Weather permitting, I'm not sure if we're scheduled to broadcast or not. I don't know.
Referees trying to decide on who committed that foul. I think they called it on, not sure who it was now. They've got number 1 on the board, but that's not right. That's Hurtig. No, that's Music. Music shooting. Got him on the board for shooting. He misses the free throw. Couldn't complete the three-point play, and ball tried to be corralled out on the baseline there by Vincel, and he tried to tip it to Lambert, and it goes out of bounds off Lambert. He couldn't control it. Pioneers will pressure in the backcourt just with a straight man-to-man pressure. Vincel's going to be on McCoy now. McCoy gets by Vincel into the front court. He leaves it for Mullins. Back outside to Ben Sutherland, who's in the game again. He gets it back to Ramey. Ramey to Sean Mullins. Swing it around to Evan Mullins. Back to Sutherland. To Ramey. In the corner for 3 is Evan Mullins. No good. Pioneers come away with the rebound.
Hunter Music with that rebound.
Long pass into the corner. Lambert almost threw it away. Goes down inside to Keene. Keene all the way across in the left corner to Music. Down inside to Vincel. Vincel gets it to Keene. In close. Up and in good. Good ball movement from Vincel. Hunter Music to Vincel to Keene real quickly. Keene lays it in and draws the foul in the process. 17-11.
That was a real good pass that time of Vincel. He got Keene wide open.
They didn't have that basket by Hunter Music up on the board there for a while, Jamie. It's 17-11 now after the basket by Keene. They had it 13-11 when it was 15-11. Pioneers lead by 6 now with Keene at the free throw line.
Keene's free throw's up and good, so he completes the three-point play.
Maybe that'll get him going.
Makes it 18-11.
Sean Mullins Cole Mullins leaves, and Lawson into the game for him. Sean gets it into the front court. Right wing to Ben Sutherland. He goes over on the left wing to Sean Mullins again. Down on the right side, Sutherland drives into the paint, kicks it out to McCoy on the baseline, about a 12, 14-footer, no good. And Venzel with the rebound. Ahead to Music. Music all the way in the left corner to Lambert. Lambert for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Eastside. That's Ramey with the ball. He's tied up with double team by Hunter Music and West, and a foul called on one of them. I think he got, I don't know. That was West and Music. They got three up on the board.
I really thought that West committed the foul. I think that's who they called it on.
But they didn't put it on the board that way. I don't know. They got number 3 on the board, and that's not in.
That's Eli Breeding, and he's not in the game.
Pressuring in the backcourt, but Eastside beats the pressure up. McCoy with it on the outside. Puts it on the floor to the left elbow, out on the left wing to Mullins. That's Sean Mullins for three. Good. And it's 18-14 Lebanon. Hurting in the game. Down in the lane, dribbles it back out in the corner, dumps it down low for Venzel. Venzel looks inside for Keene. Keene's out on the perimeter. He gets it out there to Hunter Music. Hunter with it out deep. A lot of pressure, but Lawson, they take it away from Music. He thought he was fouled. Into the front court with it is Sean Mullins, and he travels trying to get it inside to Hilton. Hilton and Sean Mullins kind of took it away from Music. Looked like a lot of contact, no call.
Parker in the game for Hunter Music.
Lebanon leads at 18-14. 5:35 to go in the second period. Hurtig with it on the outside to Keene. Keene leaves it out top for Lambert. Lambert for three, no good. McCoy chases the rebound down. And he gets it to Mullins. Mullins head to Sutherland. Back out to McCoy. McCoy's staying out of the way from the basket a lot, Jamie. More so than I'm sure they'd like him to have him inside.
Well, they got both big boys in there now. Harvey's down in tight.
Mullins in there.
Or Hilton, I mean.
McCoy in there at the free throw line now as they move it around on the outside. Three-point attempt put up by Sutherland, no good. Rebound, Hilton, back up and in, good. Over top of Paul Venzel. Good rebound and put back by Hilton. Here comes Hurtig the other way. In the corner to Parker. Back outside to Hurtig. 4:45 to go in the second. Lebanon leads it by 2. It's 18-16. Lambert on the right wing to the top of the key. Venzel. Back to Parker on the right side. Over on the left side to Keene. Keene down in on the baseline, gets in close, kicks it back out to Hurtig over to Parker. Parker for three, no good. Rebound Venzel. He tries to put it up inside. He's fouled by Hilton. And they finally put that foul up on the board for West. That was his second foul.
Yeah.
Foul this time was...
that foul was called on Hilton there,
yes.
And that's his second. Venzel at the line with 2 shots, and that one rims out. Looked pretty good.
Kind of rattled and jumped out of there.
Eli Breeding in the game now. He'll get Andy Lambert.
Evan Mullins comes back in along with Jackson Collins for Eastside.
Venzel's second shot's up and good, so he makes 1 out of 2. He'll go out of the game now as Reese comes in.
Little pressure in the backcourt, but Ramey gets it to the front court. There's nobody picked him up. To Mullins. Sean Mullins in there. Across to Collins. Collins bounces it into Hilton. Outside it goes to Evan Mullins. Back in the corner to Ramey. Tries to get inside. Cut off by Parker. Ramey down inside now to Hilton. Hilton spins, puts it up off of the rim, gets his own rebound, lays it back up and in good. Shot right over top of Hilton, right over top of Keene.
Well, that shot took a long bounce off the board.
Now he come pretty clear on the putback. Now Lebanon with it down inside the Keene, tries to put it up under pressure from Hilton, no good. Running out of there with it is Sean Mullins. He gets it to Ramey. Ramey for three from the right wing, no good. Reese up high for the rebound. And a foul called on Hilton. Trying to battle Reese in there for that rebound. Reese took it away, but
that's going to be 3 on him. Both teams have 5 fouls called against them, so nobody in the 1-and-1.
McCoy off of the bench quickly, but Lebanon's calling a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ. All right, we're back. Lebanon with the ball coming out of the timeout. Eli Breeding with it down inside, kicks it in the corner to Parker. Parker for 3, no good. Rebound grab by Reese. Back out to Parker.
Eastside's going into a zone there, Merle.
They're in a zone, I think, trying to protect against fouling. They've gotten in foul trouble. We've got a couple of players with 3 fouls. Breeding with it outside. Lobs it down inside for Keene on the baseline. He tries to kick it across to Parker. Parker drives into the lane, puts up a floater in the lane. Tough shot, won't go, but he's fouled. That foul was called on Sean Mullins, his first. 6th foul on Eastside. Pioneers will be in the bonus from here on out in this second period. Lebanon leads at 19-18.
Chance Parker is the line now, shooting 2. First one's up a little strong, no good. He'll get one more. Andy Lambert back in the game for the Pioneers. Eli Breeding will go to the bench. Parker ready now. His shot's up, and he makes that one. Makes 1 out of 2. That puts the Pioneers up 20-18 with 2:33 left first half.
Pioneers pressuring again in the backcourt. Reese almost steals it from McCoy. McCoy on the dribble. Lobs it into the front court to Mullins. That's Evan Mullins. Back outside to Sean Mullins. To McCoy. McCoy dribbling on the outside, guarded by Reese. A whistle and timeout but by Eastside. Coach Dameron wants a timeout. Patrick Dameron takes it. It'll be a full timeout, I believe.
I think it's 30 seconds.
Is it 30? They say 30. We'll stay here then for 30 seconds.
We'll just keep it here.
2:12 to go in the second period. Lebanon leads at 20-18.
Not a high-scoring half so far, but defense is tough. The game's moving along. It's a really good basketball game, and like I said a little earlier, I don't know whether we've got basketball scheduled tomorrow night or not. I'm sure you can listen to the station tomorrow. If they are broadcasting from Honaker, they'll play that during the day for sure.
Lambert comes back on the court after the timeout along with Reese, Hertig, Parker, and Keene. I like to see him with Reese and Keene both in there, Jamie. Good size inside. McCoy will play it in for Eastside. He gets it into Sean Mullins. Mullins guarded by Parker. He gets it to Ramey. Ramey looks inside for Mullins, who gets in close and misses the easy one. Hertig bothered him a little bit. Hertig comes away with it. Parker in the front court, a long pass down inside, almost stolen to Mullins. Back outside to Reese. Reese in the corner to Parker. Parker back to Hertig, who pulls it outside. 2-3 zone now by Eastside. Pioneers moving it around on the outside. Parker going to try another 3. Good. Chance Parker finally gets on the board with the 3. And not shot the 3 very well.
Well, Chance needs to take that shot, though.
Yes, he does.
He's open.
Now here's Sutherland on a drive all the way down inside. And a wild shot put up, but he's fouled.
I think Keene got him.
Keene trying to block it as he chased him down in there.
That's his second. So Sutherland will go to the line. He'll have 2 shots. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Coach Potts may want to get Keene out of there.
Sutherland's free throw's a little short, hits the first rim, and Paul Vincel into the game for Keene with 1:24 left here in the first half.
So it's Parker, Vincel, Reese, Hertig, and Hunter Music, I believe, isn't it?
No, it's Reese. Sutherland missed his second free throw. Down Reese with the rebound. Yeah, Lambert was the one you missed.
Hertig races all the way down, gets in close, puts it up and good off of the glass. Hertig took it all the way down in there. Nobody gave him much fight on that shot, and he laid it in easily. Here's Mullins, Sean Mullins under closely guarded by Parker, and he pushed off, trying to get away from Parker. Parker aggravating him, and he fouled Parker. Offensive foul.
Well, that was a good call. Good defense by Parker.
Yeah, he wasn't reaching or anything. He was just staying in front of him.
I'll tell you what, Parker's quick as a fast cat.
Yes, he is quick. 25-18 now. Lebanon leads with 55 seconds to go in the first half. Lambert on the dribble all the way down the lane. Puts a shot up, blocked, but grabbed by Reese. Back to Vincel. Vincel out in the corner to Hertig. Hertig all the way across to Lambert on the right side. Lambert for three, no good. That one hit the upright up there somewhere, I think.
Yeah, it bounced off the rim and hit the top of the backboard, I think. Ty Tatum in the game now for Reese. 39 seconds left. Pioneers up by 7 right now.
Hertig guarding Sutherland as he gets it into the front court. Hertig's another one that's not exactly slow. Down in the corner it goes to Mullins, Cole Mullins, who's in there. He loses it. I think he traveled.
Vincel took it away from him too. They called a jump, but I don't believe that was really a jump ball.
That was called? I thought they'd given it to Lebanon.
No, he called a jump ball, and it's Eastside's turn on the alternating possession.
Lambert leaves and Hunter Music in for Lambert. Eastside will play it from the baseline. They're looking for McCoy down inside. And it's taken away down there by Vincel. Vincel ahead to Hertig. Hertig in the left corner to Parker. Back out to Hertig. To Vincel out top. Hertig comes around, gets it, takes it down the lane, gets all the way in close. With a whistle and they call it travel?
Call the travel.
Didn't see that. Maybe
I couldn't
blocked
see.
Off a little bit.
Yeah,
a couple of other players. He went down the inside. Eastside across.
We're inside 5 seconds.
Sutherland outside with it. Drives in there, puts up a floater off of the glass. Good. Right at the buzzer. He beat the buzzer on that one, and it's 25-20 as we go to halftime. Lebanon leads this one by 5. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ.
3 minutes, Madison. Just a little time to spare here before we start second half action. 25-20, the Pioneers are leading Eastside in what's been a really good half of basketball. Coming out for the Pioneers, we've got Lambert, West, Parker, Keene, and Vincel. Eastside still huddled up.
Looks like Lebanon will get the ball first.
Yeah.
Lebanon will be going from our left to our right on your radio dial. They're going towards the locker room into the gym. Eastside comes out with Lawson, McCoy, Sutherland, Mullins, and Mullins. Sean Mullins and Cole Mullins. Pioneers with the basketball in the front court now. West with it on the dribble. Down to the right side, tries to get it inside to Keene. Keene dumps it in close for Vincel. Vincel tries to put a shot up. It's knocked away from him, blocked down in there, I think, by McCoy, and went off of Vincel's foot. So it'll be Eastside ball. The Pioneers pressuring again. They've got everybody in the backcourt. Eastside having trouble getting it in, and a 5-second call. That was Caleb Lawson trying to get it in there, and he didn't didn't get it inside the 5 seconds, and Pioneers got it on the baseline. Lambert lobs it into Keene, back to Lambert on the right wing. He gets it back to Keene down low. Keene spins, triple team, puts it up off of the rim, no good. Rebounds it back up, no good. Rebound, long rebound comes out to,
that was West.
Yes.
He missed the shot.
And he missed a floater in the lane. He had a good look at it and couldn't get it. Eastside runs away with it, gets it all the way down inside to Mullins. Sean Mullins puts it up, no good, or Cole Mullins rather, and here comes West the other way. He shoots a little floater in the lane, and a hook whistle and a foul on West again. So he picks up his third one right quick. Charge and call on West. Made that shot too, Jamie.
Yeah, I know it.
25-20.
You need to pull up though when they're down there waiting on you.
Yeah, that's for sure. No score yet in the half. Pioneers trapping in the backcourt, and finally Sean Mullins gets away from it. West picks him up as he comes across half court. Parker comes up behind him, knocks it away, picked up by West. Back to Parker all the way to the rim on the other end, up and in, good. 27-20, Lebanon leads. Trouble getting it in again by Mullins, or by Lawson, but they get it in, get it up court finally. Down the inside it goes to McCoy. McCoy wide open. Somebody went to sleep that time. And McCoy gets his first basket of the game as he gets an easy one inside. 27-22. West with it on the outside. Gets it to Lambert on the left wing. Lobs it inside to Keene. In close, up and in good. He got it in behind McCoy that time, and no resistance at all to him that time.
That was a really good pass to Lambert.
Sure was. East side the other way, down inside to McCoy. He has it taken away by Parker. As Parker coming in behind him. Chance dribbles it to the front in a hurry. Gets it to Lambert on the wing. Lambert started to shoot a three, and they called him a double dribble. I don't think it's double dribble.
Well, he bounced it when he called it and then bounced it again. I think that is a double dribble.
Yeah. Could have been. I wasn't sure. I was watching over in the middle to see what was going on. I didn't see exactly what happened.
They don't usually call that, but, you know, if you catch that ball and bounce it and then catch it and bounce it again.
I thought maybe they were going to call him for a travel. It looked like he might have took off before he put it on the floor, but pressure in the backcourt again. They had Ramey double teamed in the backcourt, but they get it into the front court now. Sutherland to the left wing to Ramey, down inside to the big man McCoy, out in the corner to Cole Mullins for three. It's good, and it's 29-25. Pioneers by 4. West gets it across. Down in the corner to Lambert. Lambert for three, good. And Lambert answers the three by Eastside. We got a timeout. Pioneers, it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. Lebanon leads at 32-25 after the swap of three-pointers by the teams.
Once again, the pace quick out here in the first 3.5 minutes of the second quarter. Pioneers maintaining their lead, though. They're up 32-25 at this point.
I'm trying to keep up with all the Mullins boys.
Yeah, there's several of them. We've got 3 of them.
3 Mullins.
Y'all got Cole, Sean, and Evan. Now, Evan hadn't played yet.
Evan played a little bit there earlier, but not much. Pioneers come back on the court with Lambert, Vincel, Keene, Parker, and West, the starting 5.
Both coaches substituting pretty liberally. Of course, this is a fast-paced game. You have to be in good shape to play this game.
McCoy's going to bring it in. He gets it in to Cole Mullins. He's swinging around on the right side to Sutherland. Back to McCoy. McCoy double team now on the sideline. He finally gets it up into the front court, but stolen by Parker again. Ahead to Lambert. He puts it up and in good. Bobbled it there for a minute, but had to pick it up and turn, go to the other side of the basket, but he got it up and in. 34-25 Lebanon. Now you get it to McCoy, and he gets it into the front court. He's double teamed by Vincel and Keene. Vincel takes it away and starts up court with him. He's fouled. I think McCoy got him.
They did call that one on McCoy.
First foul on McCoy.
It'll be Pioneer basketball on the side. 5:04 left here third quarter. The Pioneers have upped their lead to 9 points now.
McCoy not been a big factor in this game. Parker gets it into Lambert out top. Lambert for three. No good. He's feeling it now, but rebound pulled down by McCoy. Pioneers back off some. They pick up in the half court and almost thrown away by Eastside. They get lucky that time. That was Sutherland, wasn't it, with the basket as it went across court to him, and he was wide open inside and got the basket. 34-27. Keene with it in the corner now, back outside to Parker. Parker drives down the baseline, back out to West. West for three, good. They went to Vincel. Vincel quickly across to West. West wide open for the three, and he canned it. West on
first point.
Sutherland now.
First points for West.
Sutherland looked like he rolled it over there. He gets it ahead to Ramey, back to Sutherland, and he goes down hard in the lane as he tries to put a shot up.
He gave a good head fake to Kenton Keene. He left his feet, came right down on Sutherland. Of course, there's a big difference in the size there.
Third foul on Keene, too.
Sutherland up there, he's limping just a little, but he took a pretty good lick.
Reese, Tatum, and Music off of the bench at the scorers table. Also for Eastside, Evan Mullins, Sean Mullins, and Hilton ready to come in.
Sutherland's free throws up and good. He'll get one more.
Biggest lead of the game there, 37-27 on the three by West. Now we get the substitutes all in there. Pioneers, it'll be West, Music, Tatum, Reese, and Lambert. Eastside will have Sean Mullins, Ramey, Sutherland, Hilton.
Sutherland's next free throw hits the front rim or goes in, so he makes a pair.
Jackson Collins, the other.
37-29. Pioneers lead it.
Sutherland goes out, and Evan Mullins comes in for him, and they're going to pressure in the backcourt, but West gets the ball and quickly beats him up court into the corner to Music. Music back out to Tatum. And a pass cross court for Lambert. A bad pass stolen by Mullins. That's Sean Mullins all the way to the rim on the other end, up and in good. Here comes West the other way, quickly getting back. All the way down the inside, and he's fouled. Started to try to put a shot up, but fouled before the shot. It'll be Lebanon's ball on the baseline. 37-31 now. After the basket of Sean Mullins.
That foul called on Evan Mullins, who's in the game, I think.
The pass comes in to Tatum. And over on the sideline to Lambert, he bobbled it for a minute. I think it was knocked away, and he'd let it go out of bounds, and he kept possession, but he tried to reach for it, and he touched it.
Looked like he just got a finger on it, but
yeah, he did. He
had the turnover.
He started to reach for it and then decided not to, but he'd already touched it. Now, Jackson Collins gets it into the front court. Sean Mullins down inside Hilton on the baseline for a jumper. No good. West runs out there with the rebound and has to pull up and wait on everybody else. Eastside got back pretty well. Music and then back to West, out to Lambert on top to Reese on the left wing for three. No good. Long rebound chased down by Evan Mullins. Now Sean Mullins will bring it across. Jackson Collins on top, left wing it goes to Ramey. Looking inside for Hilton. Bounces it low for Hilton. He's guarded by Reese. Back outside to Ramey. Ramey on the wing. Leaves it there for Jackson Collins. Back to Sean Mullins. Almost loses it and pulls into the right elbow, jumps and shoots good. I think that was Music tried to get steal there and went down in the floor and left Mullins alone. He canned the jumper. It's 37-33, and we've got a timeout.
Let's take it. You're listening to high school basketball on WXLZ.
The Pioneers have a 37-33 lead over Eastside, but 2:47 to go in the third period. It'll be Lebanon's ball. Eastside called the timeout after the basket by Sean Mullins. Vincel plays it from the baseline, gets it into Hurtig. Hurtig on the dribble, guarded by Sean Mullins, and he'll get it into the front court on the dribble. To leaves it for Lambert, back to Hurtig, down on the right wing to Vincel. Vincel back out top to Reese. Reese for three. No good. It rims out of there. And a rebound grab by Evan Mullins to Sean Mullins. Down on the right wing on the dribble. To Ramey, back to Mullins. He brings it around on top, almost stolen to Hurtig. Now he gets it to Collins. He's swinging around to Evan Mullins down inside to Hilton. He hits a wide open cutter. That's Sean Mullins cutting through there. Lays it up and in good, and it's a 2-point game with 2 minutes to go in the third. Pioneers go down inside to Reese. He backs in, kicks it back out in the corner to Music for three. Good. Hunter Music for three. Hurting pressure on some in the backcourt. Nobody else back there with him, so Evan Mullins gets it up. Now it's knocked away and stolen by Hurtig, and he went in the backcourt, Jamie. He did. He stole it over right in front of the scorer's table in the front court. It was knocked away by Music, I think, and Hurtig grabbed it over there on the side. But when he grabbed it, he was on the move towards the backcourt, and he went across and then came back into the front court. He didn't realize he'd done that, I don't think. McCoy's not been in the game, but they're going to put him back in there now. Jackson Collins will leave. It'll be McCoy in there. Evan Mullins inbounds from side court in the back court. He gets it into Ramey. Ramey guarded by Hurtig. Cross court intended for Sean Mullins. Picked off by Music. Music all the way to the rim. Up and in. Good. Hunter Music with the bucket. The pressure paying off for Lebanon. Now Sean Mullins gets it across into the front court. Leaves it for McCoy outside. McCoy spins into the lane. Little floater. No good. Battle for the rebound. Grabbed by Reese. Gets it to Lambert. Lambert's pass ahead for Music is stolen by Ramey. Back the other way comes the Spartans. Top of the key for Mullins. Sean Mullins for three. Good. And it's 42-38 as we go inside of a minute left here in the third. Music with it on the wing down inside to Reese. Tries to back in. Gets it out to Paul Vincel. Vincel for three from the top of the key. No good. With 45 seconds to go. Eastside with the rebound. Sean Mullins back the other way. Leaves it for McCoy at the top of the key. See if they try to hold it for one. Evan Mullins on the left wing now, guarded by Lambert. Back out top to Ramey. 30 seconds to go. Sean Mullins fakes the three. Back to Ramey. Moving it on the outside. Sean Mullins. Ramey cuts through to the wing. Mullins leaves it for McCoy. Back to Mullins. Sean Mullins with it to the right elbow. Swings inside. Pulls up. Jump. Shoots. No good. Battle for the rebound. Reese and McCoy battling. I think they got McCoy. Now they call that on Reese. Looked like he pointed the other way, but call a foul on Reese and McCoy will shoot. I'm not sure that should have been a no call, probably, Jamie. They both just went up for the ball, battling for the ball.
I didn't see much there, but anyway, McCoy will have two shots. Makes the first one. He'll get one more.
Here comes four subs into the lineup for the last 12 seconds for Eastside.
Sean Mullins has 9 points here in this third quarter, Merle.
Yeah, he's made the difference here in the third period. After Lebanon was ahead 47-37, he's got 3 or 4 buckets that made the difference.
And McCoy with another free throws up and good.
Parker,
and we've got a 2-point lead.
Parker's in the game for Lebanon. Long pass ahead to Reese into the corner for West. West for three, no good. And Lawson with the rebound for Eastside. 3 seconds to go as he crosses the timeline. Gets it to Evan Mullins on the right wing. Puts up a long three, no good at the buzzer. And we go to the fourth period with a 2-point ball game. It's 42-40. Lebanon in the lead. You're listening to high school high school basketball. It's fast-paced. Should be football, I guess, the way they're playing. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ. 1 minute.
Two-point game going into the fourth quarter. The Pioneers lead at 42-40, and Eastside will have the ball.
Lawson will inbound. He lobs into the backcourt for Sutherland. He brings it up against Parker. Parker, West, Lambert, Keene, and Reese in the game for Lebanon. Sutherland on the right wing, bothered by Parker, gets it to Mullins, almost stolen by Parker. Now they get it back to Mullins down the lane, and he's fouled. He can't get the shot to go. Rolled off of the rim, but he's fouled.
That was Cole Mullins, too. And he's going to the line with 2 shots.
Cole Mullins and Evan Mullins into the game for Eastside.
Free throws up and good. He'll get one more, and he can tie this game up if he makes it.
Sutherland.
That foul was called on Andy Lambert. I think that was his first.
Sutherland, McCoy, and
next free throw up and good.
Both in the game with Lawson. Here comes West into the front court to Lambert on the right wing. Down inside to Reese. He spins, jumps, hooks it up there. It rolls, no good, rolls off of the rim. Pretty good shot by Reese, but he couldn't get it to go.
Well, shot it just a hair hard.
Eastside into the front court. Parker on Sutherland. They swing it around to Evan Mullins. Back outside to Cole Mullins. Lawson drives down inside, leaves it for McCoy. Back to Sutherland, out top to Lawson. Lawson, 3, no good. Rebound. Foul called on, had to be on Eastside. That was on Cole Mullins, come charging in there and jumped right into somebody.
He jumped right on top of Mike Reese.
I didn't know which one he hit, but he bounced off pretty hard. So first foul on Mullins. West gets the inbounds pass, and he'll bring it up against Sutherland. They try to double team him, and he beats that on the dribble into the front court. Gets it to Reese on the right side, down inside for Lambert. Pulls it out of there. Keene out top, puts it on the floor to the foul line. Gets it back to Parker, outside to Lambert. Lambert for 3, no good. Reese battles for the rebound. Picked up by Keene and put it up and in, good. Easy bucket for Keene, and timeout Lebanon. That'll be a full timeout. We'll break away as well. 44-42, our score, Lebanon by 2. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ.
1 minute.
Oh, yeah. Well, I knew that face, but he's changed so much.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that I've seen him since he graduated from high school.
I've not seen him for a good while, but I used to see him some.
All right, we're back here. I hope that static didn't go out over the air. It about deafened to me. But anyway, it'll be Eastside ball.
Eastside gets it into McCoy, back to Sutherland. Sutherland brings it to the front court. Cross court it goes to Mullins. Back to Sutherland. Pioneers in a zone now. Jamie, they've fallen back out of that pressure man-to-man. We'll see how Eastside reacts to the zone. They're just moving it around on the outside. Back it goes to Lawson. Back out to Sutherland. Eastside not knowing yet what to do with the zone, so they're just moving it on the outside.
They want to attack it.
Back to McCoy, to Sutherland, down in the corner to Lawson. They're just moving it around on the outside. Now to McCoy at the free throw line. Back out to Sutherland. Back to McCoy, back to Sutherland. McCoy guarded in there at the free throw line by Keene and out of this zone. Left wing, it goes to Lawson. He gets it to McCoy at the foul line. Back out to Sutherland. They've run about 45 seconds off of the clock here, doing nothing but passing it around on the outside. Now here's Lawson driving inside, getting in close and lays it up and in. Good. Rolled it in, and we're tied 44 all. Good move by Lawson, the left-hander. West into the front court for Lebanon. Has it knocked away by Sutherland. And stolen by Sutherland. Gets it to McCoy. McCoy all the way to the rim, up and in, good. And Eastside leads, first lead in the game for Eastside. Here comes West the other way. Into the corner to Lambert, back outside to King. King guarded by McCoy, puts it on the floor. Back out to Lambert, Lambert into the left corner to West. West drives the baseline, kicks it back out to King, into the corner to Lambert. Three-pointer, no good. McCoy with the rebound, taken away by McCoy across to Reese on the other side. And Reese cans an easy one on the left side. Nobody else there. 46 all. 4:20 to go in the ball game. This one's going as well as it was billed to go. Here's Lawson or Mullins on the wing with it outside to Sutherland. He tries to dribble around West, gets it in the corner to Lawson. Lawson steps inside the lane, shoots a little floater that's good. And it's 48-46, Eastside.
We've got 3:50 left in the game. Eastside with a 2-point lead.
Music at the scorer's table going to come into the game for Lebanon along with Vincel. Reese gets it on the outside to King. King thinks about a three. Gets it up to Lambert, down inside to Reese, all the way in at the basket. Spins and lays it up and in, good off of the glass. 48 all. McCoy with it in the backcourt. Lebanon pressuring a little bit again now. Reese meets him at half court. Bounces to Sutherland. Sutherland tries to get inside, back out to McCoy. Sutherland comes out, takes it from McCoy out deep. West guarding Sutherland. To the right wing to Mullins, back out to McCoy. McCoy drives all the way to the rim, up and rolled out there. Got in there and missed the easy layup.
Yeah, I don't know how he missed that one, but
I don't know how it rolled out. Looked like he was going in. West the other way to the foul line, then he backs it out of those. Eastside gets back. Parker with it on the outside to Keene on the left side. Cross to Lambert on the right side. Back over to the left side to Reese, out top to West. Eastside tried to steal the pass to Parker and didn't get it. Parker in the corner to Lambert. Lambert back outside, bad lazy pass, stolen by Sutherland. He gets it to Lawson. Lawson races ahead of everybody. Up and in, good. 50-48, Eastside. West goes in the corner. They go down inside to Reese. Reese spins inside against Sean Mullins and lays it up and in, good off of the glass. Mullins went down in the floor wanting to draw a charge, but no call. Here comes McCoy the other way. Looked like he traveled back to Sean Mullins outside. 50-50. Tied up here with 1:50 to go in the game. Lawson traveled on the wing. Stutter stepped as he tried to drive inside on the baseline. Here comes Music and Paul Vincel into the game.
Minute 48 left on the clock. We're tied at 50.
Parker and Keene will sit. Lebanon's got Reese, Music, West, Lambert, and Vincel in the game. West is fouled in the backcourt by Evan Mullins. Second foul on Mullins.
14 fouls.
Mullins.
Both teams have 14 fouls, so nobody really close to a bonus yet.
Hunter Music will play it inbounds from side court in the backcourt. Now Lawson's going to leave and Ramey into the game for Eastside. Ramey's going to guard West. Pass comes in to Vincel. Vincel gets it to Lambert. Lambert will bring it across. Now he gets it to West on the other side, and West brings it across. West guarded by Ramey. Goes right side to Lambert. To Reese. Down the inside to Vincel, knocked away by McCoy. It'll stay with Lebanon. 50-50 our score. 1:29 to go in the game. With Keene coming back off of the bench, he'll replace Reese in the lineup. So they'll have Keene and Vincel inside with Lambert, Music, and West outside. Now here comes Hilton. Hilton into the game for Eastside, coming in for Cole Mullins. Lambert will make the inbounds pass, lobs it out to Vincel. Back to Lambert in the corner for three. Good. Lambert for three. Lebanon leads 53-50. Timeout. Lebanon, I believe, called the timeout. We'll stay here with it. We've got a minute 21 left in this game. It's been a good one, Jamie.
I'll tell you, yeah. I'll tell you, why don't we take a 30-second break here, send it back to the station for 30 seconds, and we'll be back with more basketball. You're listening to high school basketball on WXLZ. All right, send it back to me quick as you can now.
Here's a good. All right, we got a minute 21 left here at Lebanon High School. Eastside trails Lebanon 53-50. Eastside will have the ball just before the timeout. Andy Lambert with a three out of the left corner that put the Pioneers on top 53-50. It's been back and forth in this fourth quarter. They get it into McCoy. McCoy back and forth with Cole, with Sean Mullins. Mullins gets it into the front court, gets it to Sutherland. Sutherland looked like he walked. No call. And timeout, Eastside, as Sutherland was in trouble inside court. Eastside gets the timeout. I'm not sure if this will be a 30-second or what, but we're going to keep it here this time.
No, I'm going to send it
try
back.
to get it back.
I'll tell you what, Madison, won't you play a commercial? I'm going to hang up and call you back. Something's wrong here. Okay, lock us in again if you would. I don't know, something's wrong. All right, sit. Okay, we're back here. Hopefully the problem we were experiencing is cleared up. I don't think it has, but anyway, we'll stay here. We don't want to leave you in the lurch. Hopefully we're getting out over the air.
101 to go. 101 to go in the game, and Eastside with the ball on side court in the front court. They lob it out to McCoy. McCoy guarded by Vincel. He gets it to Mullins. Mullins to Ramey. Down in the left corner to Lawson. Lawson back out to Mullins. Mullins across to Sean Mullins for three. No good.
Ball hit the top of the basket support.
Ball hit the rim, went high off the board and hit the support up behind the backboard. It did drop through the net, but it won't count. 48 seconds to go. Keene leaves now as both coaches substituting defense and offense. Reese comes in. Reese will inbound. Evan Mullins back into the game along with Jackson Collins for Eastside. Pioneers will inbound. Reese gets it inbound to West. West on the dribble. They're trying to double team him, but they can't corral him. He gets it across into the front court and throws it away on side court, almost stolen by Evan Mullins. Just couldn't control it. He stepped in front of the Lambert and had that pass. Here comes Keene and Hunter Music back into the game.
We've got 38 and a half seconds left on the clock. And only 14 fouls by Eastside, so it'd be hard to foul and get them to the free throw line.
Into Lambert, down inside the Keene, wide open inside. Nothing McCoy could do. He got inside McCoy and laid it up and in good. 5-point Lebanon lead with 30 seconds to go. McCoy races to the front court. Left wing it goes to that was Mullins. Sutherland with the shot. It was blocked off by the referee. And he hits a three.
Hit a three, and Eastside.
Left wing. Eastside called a quick timeout.
With a quick timeout, I'm not sure.
We've got 21 seconds, 21.5 seconds to be exact.
I'm not sure that Eastside has the timeout left, Merle. We've got 21 and a half seconds. It's 55-53. The Pioneers lead it. once again, Eastside has committed only 4 fouls, so they don't have much choice to try to steal the ball.
Yeah, they'll try to steal it and not worry about fouling. They got fouls to give. They'll have 2 fouls to give, and then on the third one, if they have to foul a third time, which is not likely, 21 seconds, but they'll certainly be after the steal. Pioneers will have to take care of the basketball. It'll be interesting to see who they have in the game. Eastside's going to come out with McCoy, Jackson Collins, Lawson, Sutherland, and Evan Mullins. Pioneers come back with Reese, Keene, Lambert, Parker, and West. That's their starting lineup except for Vincent. Reese is in there in Vincent's place. Reese will inbound. They've got to go the length of the court. Parker runs out of there, but to get it into West. West to the middle of the court to Keene. Keene ahead to Lambert. Lambert has it almost stolen. Knocked away and out of bounds to the Pioneers.
Good call.
Went off Sutherland.
They did. Right in front of us.
Yeah, that was an easy call for us.
Yeah.
So Sutherland tried to get the steal and almost did, but it went off him out of bounds. Parker inbounds with 14 seconds to go. Lebanon leading by 2. Timeout, Lebanon. We'll keep it here. This is the situation. Lebanon leads 55-53 with 14 seconds left in the ball game, and Lebanon with a full timeout to talk over what they're going to do.
We've, like I say, one big factor is the fact that Eastside's only committed 14 fouls, and a lot of times the strategy when you're behind, is to foul and hope they miss. But
I thought maybe Sutherland fouled there on that sideline right near us when he went for that steal, but he kind of got in front of the player that was to receive the ball. I think it was Lambert, and he got in front of him, and they banged together some, but the ball went off Sutherland, obviously. Big call in the game, but an easy call to make.
Anyway, still anybody's game. 14.3 seconds left on the clock, and Pioneers have the ball in the front court.
Eastside comes back with Jackson Collins, Lawson, McCoy, Evan Mullins, and Sutherland. And
looks like West is going to throw it in.
West inbounds from side court, lobs it to Keene. They foul Keene. I think Coach Potts wanted to get it to Keene. He's probably, they're not going to shoot free throws anyway. In that situation, that's the 5th foul. They'll have 2 more to give, but West will inbound from the other side of the court. Parker runs into the backcourt, but West wanting to lobs it to Lambert in the corner, and they foul Lambert quickly over there in the corner. I think that foul was on Jackson Collins.
That's only 16 fouls, though. It's still not a 1-and-1. And
it'll be a 1-and-1 on the next one.
We're down to 11.8 seconds. Pioneers lead at 55-53.
Now they'll inbound from a baseline because Lambert was down there on the baseline out towards the corner when they fouled him. He lobs it in to Keene, which is a good option, and Keene is fouled by McCoy. 10 seconds left now, and Keene will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
He's a good free throw shooter.
If he can make both of these, it'll be hard on Eastside then.
He's been to the foul line once tonight, made his only free throw. But this is a pressure free throw, Romero. That's up and good, so he'll get the bonus.
Sutherland running around back in the backcourt down here. Parker keeping up with him, and they're having a little laugh about it. Lambert's back in the backcourt as well.
And Keene makes a pair.
McCoy gets it in quickly to Mullins. Mullins to McCoy. McCoy back to Mullins. Puts up a long 3 under pressure. No good. Rebound Lawson. Back up. No good. And the rebound. Keene rebounds at the buzzer. Final score. Pioneers 57. Eastside 53 in a barn burner here at Lebanon High School tonight after they went to extra time in the overtime game down at Eastside. The Pioneers winning that one. So a great ball game here tonight. We'll be back in a moment and wrap things up. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ. 2 minutes, Madison. 2 minutes.
Pioneers, our final was 57-53. 4 players in double figures for the Pioneers. The leading scorer was Mike Reese off the bench. He had 13. Kenton Keene had 11, hit those 2 big free throws, which gave us a 4-point spread. 10 points from Lambert, 10 points from Parker. We had 7 points for Music, 3 points from West, 2 points from Hertig, and 1 point from Paul Bensel for the Pioneers total. Well, won't you read it? Here, you read them.
That should have been 8.
You've done it.
Just checking Jamie's figures here. Leading scorer for Eastside with 14 points was Sean Mullins. He had a big third quarter. Had 9 points in that third quarter. 11 points for Ben Sutherland. Big factor in the game was Eli McCoy with only 6 points. 8 points for Caleb Lawson, 4 points each for Yasser Hilton. Well, 4 points for Yasser Hilton, 2 points for Fields, 3 points for Jack Ramey, and 5 points for Cole Mullins for a total of 53 points.
Okay, final score 57-53. The Pioneers beat Eastside in a close one. We hope you enjoyed it. For Ernie Binko on ARC TV, for Merle Allen, for Madison back at the station, I'm Jamie Farley wishing everyone a good evening. This has been a presentation of WXLZ Sports.